Come up, cheesecake.
All right.
Yes.
15 things
Yes.
you didn't know
Shout out
about
to Bangley.
Bangladesh. Let's do it. Let's do it.
This is Travel Tuesdays. Every Tuesday,
Oh my
we
God.
present you with another incredible destination. Today, we're looking at 15 things you didn't know about Bangladesh.
Yo, me just got the right idea. I was just about to say that shit.
Yeah.
Like, Bangladesh, that. Omelette.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the actual song called Bangladesh.
There's a song like what song is called Bangladesh?
What's his name, man? It goes like, yo, what is this dude's name?
It goes like, yo, what's his name?
The title of it is Bangladesh, and he. Oh wow, yeah, you guys talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back to you on that. I have it saved. I just forgot.
Welcome to the place where future billionaires come to get informed. Hello, Aluxers, and welcome to another one of our destination videos.
He got
Today
his
we're
eyes
taking
closed.
a trip to South Asia to visit one of its lesser-known countries. Bangladesh shares most of its border with India. In addition, it shares a small border with Myanmar. Virtually
Myanmar.
100% of the residents of Bangladesh are Bengalis.
Yeah.
Bengali is the official language of Bangladesh.
I had
Up
a
to
professor
90% of
who was Bengali.
Bangladeshi citizens are Muslim, with Hinduism, Buddhism, and Christianity being minority religions. The country is 56,980 square miles in size. The Bangladesh Delta that feeds into the Bay of Bengal comprises the majority of the Bangladeshi mainland. The country has 700 rivers, most of which feed into the big rivers that run into the world's largest delta. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. Now that we've looked at the Bangladeshi basics, let's dig deeper and take a look at the 15 things you didn't know about
Those are some
Bangladesh.
extra things that didn't count towards the 15.
Bangladesh has the longest unbroken sea beach in the world.
Oh.
The Bangladeshi coastline is 360 miles long. It's punctuated by the huge river.
That's crazy.
Wait, 360 miles, she said?
Yeah.
Jesus, that is long.
That's wild.
What the fuck? Yo, it was your old Droog, by the way.
Your old Droog? Okay.
Yeah, it's called Bangladesh. And he references this line where he's like, out in Long Island, why you don't come to the city for? Or something like that. I always remember that. And he says, eating fettuccine linguine. I don't know, bro. That song is not funny.
That flow into the massive delta. 75 miles of the coast features an unbroken natural sea beach, which is the longest in the world. Those wishing to explore the beauty of the picturesque Cox's Bazar
That's
beach
nice.
Oh, pause. Y'all mentioned a dog. Do y'all think that dogs in different countries act differently?
Act differently? Yeah. Me, I think it depends, on where they're at. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know if it's because I feel like dogs I've seen, at least like in El Salvador, they're street dogs, so they kind of like don't give a shit. Like house dogs here are totally different for sure.
Okay.
But if a dog was out here on the streets, like I don't know,
you think it'd be the same?
Maybe.
Themselves in the country's second largest city, Chittagong. The beach lies 93 miles south of the city. A visit here places a tourist in the perfect position to take the 2-hour boat ride to St. Martin's Island. 4.97 miles at its widest point, Bangladesh's only coral island can be traversed in a single day. Number 2. Bangladesh formed part of the British Indian Empire. After nearly 100 years of British rule, the country got its independence in 1947. At the same time, the British decided to enforce what would become known as the partition. India was effectively divided into two countries.
It reminds me of that Beyonce song.
I was about to say, but I'm like, let me not be cringy.
The majority areas were given their own independence and named Pakistan. For the next 30 years, modern-day Pakistan was known as West Pakistan and Bangladesh was called East Pakistan. The two Pakistans were separated by more than 900 miles of Indian territory. Number 3.
That's strange.
Bangladesh sought independence from Pakistan.
Pakistan.
The Bengalis of East Pakistan wanted
That's
their
an L
own
flag.
independent state. They declared a provisional government of
It's like the
Bangladesh
Japanese flag.
and sought to disconnect from Pakistan. The Pakistani armed forces retaliated, and an armed conflict followed. It was
Damn.
at this time that 3 million people were killed. There were allegations of human rights abuses such as genocide and ethnic cleansing. After winning the
Jeez.
Bangladesh Liberation War, Bangladesh became an independent state. Number 4. Bangladesh is divided into 3 distinct geographic areas.
That looks nice.
Yeah.
The biggest area of Bangladesh
Oh,
is the
shit.
Delta area, also known as the Ganges-Brahmaputra Delta.
This
The
looks like
Ganges
something out
River
of
is one of the
Apocalypse
longest in
Now.
the world. It joins the Brahmaputra River and later the Meghna River before flowing into the delta. The
Yeah.
plateaus of the northwest and central areas of the country are flat
I'm trying to
and
go there.
covered with tall grass.
Yo, speaking of, like, you think if, like, you went to Bangladesh or whatever, you think you'd stand out? Like a sore thumb?
I mean, I guess it depends on where we go.
You think I would stand out? Or you think I could kind of...
Was that what you were asking for the
Yeah,
jump?
right.
I
Like
saw-
that's what he was. That,
Yeah, you would
That's what he
stand
was
out.
going for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
bro.
You don't look Indian.
I mean,
Well, they're not Indian, obviously, but you don't look
Right,
like
right.
South Asian.
yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, but I feel like I don't know. If you spend some time in the sun, some more time, I don't know, maybe. You at if you been at Cal the whole year or some shit like that, maybe. Yo, pop out to
In the
Bangladesh.
northeastern
Word.
and southeastern parts of the country, there are hills covered in evergreen forest trees. All these areas feature different species of fauna and flora, inclling the Bengal
Fauna and
tiger,
flora.
saltwater crocodile, and black
Tiger,
Oh,
beautiful.
December,
These
that's
animals
fire.
are found in the 50 wildlife sanctuaries of Bangladesh. Number 5. Expect to pay about $280 for 5-star treatment in Bangladesh.
That's not that bad.
fire.
West
What?
Dhaka
What,
is
per
one
night
of the
or-
capital's
Yeah.
most luxurious hotels. The 24-story building is the tallest
I'd
hotel
pay
in
that.
Bangladesh. There are
Shit.
240
How many
rooms
nights?
in the hotel and several
One?
meeting and conference venues.
Just one.
Some of the
you
amenities
to
the
stay
hotel
after.
features are room service, a gym, a pool, and a spa. The proximity of the hotel to the new central business district, malls, restaurants, and art galleries makes it the perfect place for visitors to station themselves while they explore the Bangladeshi capital. Number 6. Bangladesh is vulnerable to climate change.
Aren't we
In
all?
the summer, Bangladesh is very vulnerable to the effects of the monsoon rains.
Yeah, and you don't really look like
as
them.
it serves as the exit point.
Well, you
I
kinda-
don't know, you see?
Yeah.
It's diverse over there.
Yeah, I
It's
go
like-
front. That dude in the middle. It's giving me slight vibes.
We see all ethnicities of Salvadorian.
Puerto Rican.
Mutt.
From major rivers into the delta, monsoon rain in India or an excess of melting ice in the Himalayan mountains has a bit of a domino effect on Bangladesh. The country has experienced severe flooding. In 1998, floods displaced 30 million people and killed
What?
1,000 citizens. Rising sea levels as a result of climate
Yo,
change.
hold on. Pause. Yo, why is this picture so clear? Oh my God. Yo.
It says Asian Cities Climate Change Resilience Network. is
Yo,
what it
I'm
says.
like, he's right there. Like, he looks like he's right there, bro. What the hell? Oh my God. This is a beautiful picture, though. I hope he's not displaced. So I hope he's just maybe in the water, just to be in the water.
Like maybe it's hot. He's going for a swim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping. But nah,
Yeah.
that picture, yo, he's so clear, bro.
Yo, I'm not going front. The beat, that shit is fire, bro. The fucking beat that's playing. Yo, spin that shit.
Place Bangladesh in danger, as its low sea level means the ocean can claim much of its low-lying land.
Damn.
Number
dangerous.
7. Bangladesh opened its border to the Rohingya people of Myanmar.
Rohingya, Myanmar.
Prior to 2017, about 1 million Rohingya Muslims lived near Myanmar, where they were stateless and lived in abject poverty. In
Damn.
August of that year, the Myanmar army began a systematic purge of the area Rakhine, where the Rohingya lived. Myanmar justified its military operations as necessary to root out terrorist elements. Here, they live in refugee camps near Cox's Bazar.
Damn.
The
That's tough.
Bangladeshi government and international aid agencies try to maintain good standards of care at the refugee camp, although this has been challenging given the massive influx of Rohingya. Number
Pride.
8. a 2013 building collapse caused
Damn.
the death of over 1,000 workers.
That's sad.
The Rana Plaza building housed some shops and a bank on its lower floors. The upper floors were occupied by garment production facilities. Cracks began to appear in the building. The banks and stores closed immediately, but the garment factory owners ignored the warning signs.
Wow.
On April 24th, 2013, the building collapsed. 1,134 people died, and about 2,500 were injured. The structural failure was caused by its location on a drained pond, the fact that it was being used for industrial purposes, and the owner's decision to add extra floors to the building using substandard construction materials.
Damn.
In 2017, justice was served when the owner of the building received a jail sentence of 3 years, although the victims' families felt it was too lenient.
What?
Number
3
9.
years?
Bangladesh has enacted some very progressive laws in recent years.
Let's see it.
In such a conservative society, transgender people are frowned upon, and
Hold up, pause.
homosexuality is...
Is that person to the right also trans? I can't tell.
I would assume.
Yeah, everybody there is.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
But yeah, you really can't tell.
The makeup, I think.
not regarded as acceptable. Nevertheless, Bangladesh is one of very few countries in this region that does not follow a binary concept of gender on its population registry. Citizens can either register as male, female, or other. In addition to its groundbreaking laws, Bangladesh was also the first country in the world to ban the distribution of plastic bags. This is a nation who sees firsthand the devastating effects of plastic on its rivers and oceans. Number 10. Bangladesh continues to build on its developing economy.
Nice.
As an emerging economy, Bangladesh is known as one of the next 11. These are the countries whose economies are expected to develop in the shadow of the current major emerging economies of Brazil, Russia, India, and China, as well as South Africa. Bangladesh has close trade relations with the countries in the region, as well as China, the European Union, and the United States. The country is the third largest economy in the area, following behind India and Pakistan. Its chief exports come from the textile and garment industries due to the cheap labor costs. We've covered this in detail in our 15 Things You Didn't Know About the Textile Industry video, which you can check out by clicking in the top right corner. Number 11. Most Bangladeshis live and breathe cricket. Like other former British colonies on the Indian subcontinent, Bangladesh is a nation that loves cricket. While they're not on the same level as their first-class cricketing neighbors India and Pakistan, the team has been improving year over year. The cricketers have been more successful in Day 1 international cricket than Test cricket, where they've had some impressive success against some of the bigger teams in the world. The Bangladesh women's cricket team defeated India in the final of 2018 Women's
I've never watched a
2020
cricket
Asia
game in
Cup,
my entire
which
life.
is viewed as a huge accomplishment. Number 12. Women form part of the core of political power in Bangladesh.
Wait.
It's pretty
That
rare
lady-
to see two women
I
wielding
couldn't tell
so
what her
much power and
ethnicity
influence
was.
in the political arena. Yet that's exactly what happened in Bangladesh. The country's prime minister is a woman. Sheikh Hasina is the daughter of
Hey.
Bangladesh's first prime minister, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Her
job.
counterparts in the opposition party have also been women.
Good job.
Khaleda Zia is the
even know
widow
she
of
did.
Ziaur Rahman,
She's the first.
the former president of Bangladesh. She served as prime minister while he was president. Until recently, the opposition leader was Raushan Ershad. However, her tenure as leader of the opposition ended in January 2019. Number 13. Bangladesh is one of the world's most populous countries.
Really? So is
Bangladesh
India.
is the 8th most populated country in the world today, with
Damn.
166,368,149 inhabitants. The population has grown 29.2% in the last 18 years, in contrast with more developed countries,
That's a cool
whose
picture.
populations are growing more slowly or even declining. The country is the 11th
sad.
most densely populated country in the world, with
Yeah.
2,896 residents per square mile. The Bangladeshi gross domestic product has continued to grow after the world financial crisis, with more than 7% growth rate in 2018. Much has been done to improve working and living conditions, although there is still a lot of work to do. Number 14. The hanging bridge over Kaptai Lake is an architectural landmark in Bangladesh.
That looks cool.
Referred
Yeah,
to
it's
as
like a
the
mini
Hulanto
bridge.
in Bengali,
It's a
the
baby
bridge is
bridge.
found in Rangamati. Walking across the bridge, the visitor has a panoramic view of the lake and access to several other features the area has to offer.
Nice.
After crossing the bridge, you can visit the Shuvalong waterfalls and the DC bungalow. There's also
Bungalow.
the Peta Ting Ting. Directly
Ooh.
translated, this means eating full stomach. This
Okay.
tiny island is lush and green. Visitors who do not want to walk across the bridge can always take a boat cruise to see the interesting sights on and around Lake Kaptai.
Oh, y'all flexing
Number
now.
15. Bangladesh has proven its will to improve, but there's still much work to do.
Wait, what?
Now,
How is this
living and
things you
working
didn't know
conditions
about?
are most-
Pause.
See, this where they're filling up.
They just needed to get to the
15 sounded better than
con-
14.
Yeah, I guess so. Listen, I mean that is kind of weak. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, isn't that isn't that everybody to a certain
Yeah.
extent? I don't know. This is kind of weak, but I'll accept it. This picture is cool though. It's kind of cool.
Nah, that's weird.
Bangladeshi residents
This-
have improved
this
over the
channel,
years. There's still several factors that need to be addressed. In
Really?
the 2016 Global Slavery Index, 0.95% of the population was found to be enslaved. This might not sound
What?
like a lot, but it totals up to over 1.5 million people. In
Oh.
addition,
In the
Bangladesh
modern
has
time?
the world's fourth
crazy.
highest rate of child marriages. With
Oh,
a progressive
nah.
government committed to change, it's expected that these practices will decline. Well, Alexers,
hope
that's
so.
a wrap on Bangladesh.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
man.
crazy.
Why end on that one though? That's
Yeah,
kind of
right.
that's not the one.
You couldn't have like stuck that in the middle.
Yeah, and then probably just improve on a lighter
Yeah,
note.
right.
I don't know. I guess that is for the A-Lux, you know what I mean? Bangladesh has come a long way, not gonna lie. Now, I believe it. I would definitely believe it. I'm like, don't end no video on that one. You know what I'm saying? End the video on a more positive note.
Yeah, they should have ended on the bridge, bro. The bridge was great.
That was nice.
The bridge was wonderful.
Or
Yeah.
the politicians or some shit like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh
look at
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? That would have been a
Yeah.
good way. But Bangladesh, now I know more about Bangladesh is besides him being a great producer. It's also a wonderful country.
Yes.
There we go.
Modern slavery has seen significant increase in the last 5 years. Whoa, what's going on in the world?
Bruh.
And why don't I know? Oh, well, I mean, I'm very ignorant, so that's probably why. Oh, man. Yo, do y'all see yourselves going to Bangladesh anytime soon?
I don't know about soon, but that would be fire.
Really.
One day, eventually.
How far is
Or-
it? Like, what's from here? I wonder how far that is.
It's probably like a couple, maybe like a half day or some shit like that, maybe.
Oof. Yeah.
Because
we
if
could
Japan,
Google it.
Yeah, let's see.
if
Yeah.
Japan is like,
See how much the
16
prices
hours.
of tickets are right now.
Yeah. I mean, if they reasonable.
I'm really.
reasonable.
Are we
If
going?
they reasonable.
Are we going to end it? You going to end the video here? Or you going?
We're gonna Google it. Oh, all right. I mean, I guess we can
like the video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
subscribe, share it with your Bangladeshi
And-
friends.
yeah.
Put your
Bengali,
post
Bengali.
Bengali.
Yeah. Put your
Bengali.
post notifications
See,
on to post
I'm
to the
also
live
ignorant.
streams, so you can see things like the prices. You know what I'm saying? If you're on the live, you know. Wait, peace.
Shout out to
Ew.
Bangli.